Namaskar. The topic of discussion in this lesson is on classifying the bioclimatic zones. Many places on earth have unique climatic conditions, typical life forms and geographically different environments. Plants and animals prefer to live only on certain of these world's areas as their preferred zones. This is called as natural selection, and these preferred zones are called as the bioclimatic zones. As a result of this natural selection, comparable ecosystems have been identified in different parts of the world. Scientists call these major ecosystem types as the global biomes. The earth contains a good number of diversified biomes. A forest is called as a typical ecosystem and also a biome. Biomes are productive zones like these forests. The geographical distribution and productivity of various biomes are controlled by the climatic variables like precipitation, moisture availability and temperature distribution. These factors vary with reference to location and time. Plants need a specific mixture of soil quality, nutrients, moisture, sunshine and temperature. All animal life also look for their food, shelter, protection and numerous other less obvious characteristics like a range for their movement. The Earth's surface area has enormous ecoregions. Ecoregions are grouped into both biomes and ecozones. Biomes are climatically and geographically defined similar climatic zones. They contain unique communities of plants, animals and soil organisms. They are also related to ecosystems. Some parts of the earth have more or less the same kind of abiotic and biotic factors spread over a larger area. They create typical ecosystems over a region. Such major ecosystems are termed as biomes. Biomes are defined by ecological factors like the structure of plants, types of leaves and other spacing of plants and prevailing climatic conditions. The structure of plants includes the trees, shrubs and the grasses. The types of leaves such as broadleaf and needle leaf are the categories, and the spacing of plants refers to the forests, woodlands and savanna, and the prevailing climatic conditions include the temperature, humidity and other factors. Biomes are not classified by genetic, taxonomic and historical similarities as done in biology. Biomes are often identified with particular patterns of ecological succession and climax vegetation. Classification of world's biomes is a major aspect to be studied under the subject biogeography and physical geography. Classification of climates and bioclimatic zones are the two major parts in these subjects. Hence, in this lesson we will study the bioclimatic zone classification methods. The following aspects are highlighted in this lesson: factors of bioclimatic zones, bioclimatic zone classification schemes, whole ridge classification scheme, zone classification chart and the suitability of this scheme. Let us see the first part of factors of bioclimatic zones. Climate is a major factor in determining the distribution of terrestrial biomes. Among the important climatic factors, latitude and humidity are very essential for life. Based on latitude, the Arctic, boreal, temperate, subtropical and tropical regions are classified. Based on humidity, the humid, semi-humid, semi-arid and arid climatic regions are classified. The seasonal variation in rainfall is also a controlling factor to be accounted while classifying the biotic zones. The altitude or elevation is an important factor in controlling the global climate. Increasing elevation causes a unique distribution of habitat types similar to that of increasing latitudes. The most widely used systems of classifying biomes correspond to the use of latitude, temperature zoning, rainfall, humidity and altitudes. Biodiversity generally increases away from the poles towards the equator. Biodiversity also increases with increase in humidity and rainfall patterns. Bioclimatic zones are defined as broad divisions of the landscapes classified based on major climatic influences that drive all the vegetation patterns. These are influenced by primarily the factors like temperature, rainfall, moisture balance and the altitude. A biogeoclimatic zone is demarcated as a geographic area having similar patterns of energy flow, vegetation and soils. Based on these factors, we can broadly classify many homogeneous macroclimate zones in the whole globe. Bioclimatic classification always refers to the assemblage of plants that would grow and reproduce indefinitely under the given stable climate and average conditions of soil and drainage. There is also a temperature gradient from the equator to the poles because of the Earth's orientation towards the sun. The biological communities align themselves towards these temperature gradients. While classifying the bioclimatic zones, the plant associations are transformed into site associations, and then the site associations are subdivided into series and types. These are done using biogeoclimatic and adaphic characteristics.